Hi, this is Moses Goldman. Welcome to my video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to trade in the stock market for beginners. How to trade in the stock market for beginners. That is what we're going to talk about today. So stick around and I hope you enjoy the video. Now, question. Why are you so afraid to invest in the stock market? Why are you so afraid to trade in the stock market? Big question. But today, my job is to remove that fear. I'm going to dispel that fear once and for all. That is my job today. I promise you, I'm going to remove that fear once and for all. So by the time I'm done with this video, you'll be positively and actively trading in the stock market. You think about actively and positively investing or trading in the stock market. So now let's go. Now, I was there one time and an idea came to me. This inspiration came to me. And that inspiration said something like this. Investing is in our nature. You know, as humans, investing is in our nature. All right, let me show you something. Look at this apple. Look at this apple. Where is the investment in the apple? The investment of this apple is in the seed. This apple has invested in its seed. That seed is deep inside this apple. You know, so by nature, naturally, the apple has invested. If the future of the apple is in the seed, all the hopes of this apple is in the seed that it can multiply. It's investing in the seed, or the apple has invested in its seed. So naturally, as humans or in nature, we are naturally, we are natural investors. We naturally invest. Investing is in our nature. Now I'm going to give you another example. How about a couple? Let's say a couple, a woman or a couple, they want to give birth. Right away, that's an investment. You know, they are invested in the child. They are investing in the child from pregnancy to the time of birth. It's all investment, and after birth, it's all investment. Now let's go through the steps. Now, when a couple decides to have a child, what do? They invest. You know, the woman begins to eat healthy. The woman begins to plan. You know, the woman begins to save money down. The couple begin to save money down. The couple begin to eat healthy. And now they plan on having a child. Then they come together and begin the pregnancy process. Okay? And then during pregnancy, what happens? The woman begins to take medication. You know, the woman begins to exercise, eat healthy, be careful in the things that she does, avoid drinking alcohol, things like that. All of those things that a couple do or the family does is an investment. Investment in what? They're investing in the future of that child. They are invested in that child. That is their future. That is their hope. Just like the apple, all their hope is in their seed, which is the child. That's an investment. You don't want anything to happen to the child. You protect the child. Even after the child is born, you invest in the child by doing what? By educating the child, by taking care of the child, protecting the child, feeding the child, taking the child, making the child happy. It's all an investment, hoping that the child will be fruitful in the future, will bring you benefit in the future. That's an investment. Let me give you another example. All throughout human life, for billions of years or millions of years, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of human life, farmers have always planted. Farmers go to the field and they plant what? They plant their seed. The seed of what? Of corn, of maize or corn or other fruits, What are the farmers doing? They are investing. They are investing. They are investing in what? They are investing in their farms. They spend a lot of money in their farm. They buy tractors. They buy fertilizers. They cultivate the land. They clear trees. They clear the field. And make sure that their seeds are planted in the right spots. They water the fields. It's all an investment. Investment in what? Investment hoping that the seeds will sprout or germinate and be fruitful, and then they will get benefit from it. That's an investment. So all these three examples that I've given you, you can see that investing is in our nature. We humans in life, in nature, investing is in our future. We invest hoping that that investment will bring us fruit, will bring us good results, will bring us good benefits. Now, let me give you a last example. How about people who go out and work for a company? When you go out, you apply to work for that company and you're hired, and then you begin to work for that company. It's an investment. Investment in what? Investment in the company. You are investing your hopes and dreams in that company, hoping that the company is going to prosper, the company is going to do well, so that you get benefits, you get results, you get returns from your sweat. Every day you wake up in the morning, you go out there and you work for that company. You sacrifice for that company. You are giving all your best. Which is your best? That's your human resource. Your human resource is your best. Your best asset is your human resource. And also, you're giving your time, which is another great resource. You're giving your human resource to the company. You're giving your time to that company. That's an investment. You're investing your time. You're investing your human resource in the company, hoping that the company will do well and that the company prospers, and that you're going to get returns or benefits or fruit from that investment, from that company. So you see, that's an investment. Every day, couples or a woman goes to the market or goes to the store and buys fruits, buys vegetables, buys fruits, buys food. That's an investment, because you know what? You're investing in the health of your family. You're investing in the health of your family, of yourself. That's an investment. Knowing that it's going to make you healthy and that you get benefit from it. That's an investment. So all throughout our nature, almost in everyday life, we are investing one way or the other. So you are already investing, whether you like it or not. You are investing, or you are invested in something. So why are you afraid to invest in the stock market? I tell you what, the reason why you are afraid to invest in the stock market is fear. It's fear. And because of fear of what? Fear of a crash. And today I'm going to tell you once and for all that there is nothing like a stock market crash. That crash doesn't exist in the stock market. What exists in the stock market? A correction, a pullback. That is what exists. There is only a correction in the stock market. There is nothing like a crash in the stock market. What is the definition of a crash? A crash is something when it falls down. Let's have that basic definition. When it falls down, it goes boom like that, and it breaks apart, and it is beyond repair. That is a classic definition of a crash. All right? But there's nothing like a crash in the stock market. Let me show you the chart of S&P 500 or the Dow Jones or QQQ. It looks like this. It goes straight up like that. Up. It starts from here, up like that. So show me the crash. Where is the crash? It goes all the way like that to the top. There are pullbacks along the way. There are corrections along the way. But then it goes up. Way up. All-time high. All right? Now, look at the chart of Apple. Look at the chart of Amazon. Look at the chart of Microsoft, the stock chart of Microsoft, of Amazon, of Netflix, of Google, of Facebook. They are all like this. They all start like this, and it goes up, all the way up to new high. And as I'm talking to you right now, Apple has made a new high. Apple stock has hit an all-time new high. So where is the crash? A stock market crash basically does not exist. What exists is a correction. So what are you afraid? Because there is that misconception, that perception, that wrong perception that is going to crash, I know a few stocks that are really terrible, like some penny stocks, some really, really terrible stocks. They can lose their value, But when you invest in high quality stocks, you invest in ETFs, you invest in index funds, ETFs, there is no crash. You have pullbacks, but basically 8 out of 10, there's no crash. Let me tell you something. Do you think that the government is going to sit down for the stock market to crash? No way, no. The government is never going to do that. Any responsible government is never going to sit down for the stock market to crash. They will not do that. The government will support the stock market. Or let me put it this way, the establishment, the government will support and bring up policies that will support the stock market so that there is no crash. Why would the government sit down for the stock market to crash? No, the government will not do that. The government cannot do that. Why? Because if the stock market crashes, the whole society is going to collapse. It's going to lead to the collapse of society. So the government cannot afford that. And therefore, the government will do whatever is necessary, will leave no stone unturned to protect the stock market and to help the stock market to grow. All right? So now I understand why Tai Lopez said something like knowledge. I understand why he said that. Now I better understand why he said that. Because knowledge dispels fear. Knowledge removes fear. Your fear of actively investing in the stock market, your fear of trading in the stock market can only be removed by fear. All right. Now let's talk about this. You think there is a crash? No, there is no crash. Now look, what happened? 1929, there was a stock market correction. What did stocks do? Stocks turned right back, made a new high. Up it went. 1987, there was a stock market crash. Black Friday. All right? What did stocks do? Stocks turn around, new high. The year 2000, dot-com crash or dot-com correction. Stocks pull back. There was a correction. What did stocks do? Turn around, new high. The year 2008, the great financial crisis. There was a correction in the stock market. A year or so later, stocks turned around, made a new high. Boom, 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 like that. Now, let's think about last year, 2020. There was a big correction. Everybody was running for the hills. Everybody was running for cover, for their dear lives. Within just about 2 months, the stock market turned around and then began to make a new high. By July, by the summer, somewhere around July, stock market made a new high. Unbelievable. So as you can see, if you had invested, if you had put your money in the stock market in 1929, you would have made money. And let's say you put your money in the stock market and you left your money right in, you would have made money. If you put your money in the stock market in 1987 and you left your money in there and didn't touch it, you would become multiple times, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 100 times more profitable. If you had invested in the stock market in the year 2000 and you didn't touch your money, after today, your money would have multiplied several fold. If you had invested in the year 2008 and you didn't touch your money, you would have multiplied your returns. So that's how it is. So where is this fear when major ETFs, major indexes like the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, QQQ, they're all making new high, all-time new high. So it is. I see that in life, most people. I used to be like that until now. Most people shy away from abundance, from the narrow road, from the place of abundance, from the first class, and gravitate towards the crumbs, the little things. But we think that the stock market is so. We think the stock market is risky. No, it's rather we clinging to the small things. We clinging to the crumbs. That is what is risky. We're risking our families. We're risking our future by clinging to the little things. What do we have to do? We have to gravitate towards the big things. We have to gravitate towards abundance. And this is what one of my mentors taught me, The Magic of Thinking Big, a book called The Magic of Thinking Big. Okay. This book says that the first class road is uncrowded. All right? First class road or first class street is uncrowded. Okay? You go to the big places, there's so many people, but when you go to first class, it's not crowded. It's like the stock market. All right? The stock market, only few people invest in the stock market. Let me also talk about Rich Dad says that you should let your money work hard for you. So once and for all, gravitate towards abundance, gravitate towards the stock market, invest, learn how to trade, and click the link below. I have some resources for you. I have some courses. I have some tips for you. I can be your coach. I can help you out so that you can make money and trade in the stock market and be profitable in the stock market. Thank you. Subscribe, like. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.